Hello YouTubers, just watched season final of Orville. Wow, an amazing episode. Just sat through that and it from beginning to end I was just completely hooked. Great concept for a story. Absolutely loved the whole concept of it. Were pretty spectacular. I mean, they took it from 2 episodes of the Star Trek franchise. I mean, the episode when Captain Picard landed on the planet full of Mintakans. Do you remember that one where they thought he was a god and he had to go down, sort it out? And Blink from Star Trek Voyager sort of mixed both episodes into this masterpiece of comedy and seriousness as well, which were just pretty spectacular. It really was. Well, it starts off. I mean, it starts off great. I mean, Mercer's wandering around shipboard, wanting to have a drink with people, and he goes to his head, and he's in his pajamas and going to bed. The other guy was a genius. I forgot his name, John. He's got a lady round, and so it's sort of like a bit of sarcasm when he's knocking on the door, and then he goes and sees Brotis and they play this game, and he thought it was like a game of catch, but it wasn't. You win when you get a thing stabbed through your hand. I mean, the point where we're throwing the ball really quick at each other, and then he starts sort of developing a thing with Kelly. They go for a drink and feelings are flowing, the alcohol's flowing, and it's great. And next day, I love the scene with the both on bridge with a massive hangover, and she's going, "Can you turn the viewing down?" And I love Isaac, he just doesn't shut up. Isaac, I just love Isaac. I mean, they even took the scene when you're in Blink when they beamed the holographic doctor down for a couple of 100 years. They did that with Isaac. I mean, it was very clever because this planet moves in 2 orbits around in 2 universes, and like 11 days to them, 700 years. So by the time it does an orbit, it's like 700 years has passed. And they go down to the planet, and you know, Kelly gets involved in some of this Bronze Age society, and they worship her as a god. And when they go back 700 years, she's a full-blown religion. And what's mad about it, I mean, it answers a lot in today's society. I mean, it's very clever. The sort of they're being down, and it's run like it's like Spanish Inquisition running the place. You know, it's very strict, and Kelly's watching you, and Kelly's this, and they go down there, and she's got to put it right. I mean, before I'll go into that, there's a funny scene where they tell Admiral about it, and then they report back to Union headquarters, and Admiral's telling him off, and he turns around and says, "Oh, you know, orders," and he forgot to turn the monitor off. And I couldn't stop laughing. You know what I mean? Sarcasm. So they go back down to, anyway, after they've been down, they go down to the planet, and well, Kelly's feeling guilty, and they go down to the planet to sort of try and undo it, but they make it worse. But it ends up that this like religious group is running society, and she appears to the leader of them and says, "Look, you got to stop this. It's not right. I'm just like you, I'm a human being." But then there's people in the background that are saying, you know, after they've gone, sort of kill the guy that's going to tell everybody what's really been going on, and because they want to keep power. So again, they go through, they wait around for another 11 days, romance between them. Well, Kelly's feeling down. And it happens again. This time they're at our level of computer age, information age, and they're down there, and it's just like today. War's going on, everybody's right and wrong. I mean, it just depicted today's society on the TV broadcast we're watching. So it comes down, she's going to go down there and try and sort it out, but they're at a point they probably won't believe her. So Isaac says he's going to go down there and sort it out. So he goes down, and 700, it happens again. Planet goes down, a complete revolution, and 700 years later, they're so advanced. I mean, they're way beyond them. They've got transport technology, and they've colonised a load of their own universe, and they pop up and they're right grateful to them, and it's great. And Isaac sort of had a massive impact on their set in a positive way, and it's great. You know, I mean, their evolution's just been incredible, and they're really grateful, and it's such an amazing episode. So anyway, obviously it'd been interesting to see the other rotate, because they'd have been 700, well, they were more advanced than them. I mean, the cities, it looked very Borgish as well, like the light had the green light up and that, were pretty impressive. And what's going on the ship is that she's feeling relieved, and they're grateful that, you know, if it hadn't have been her, it'd have been somebody else. Society needed a face to focus on, which is interesting, like the whole moral implications of this episode, and it does bring into account of the world we live in, you know, which I just thought was sheer genius where they took this. So then what happened? It's like her and Ed, it's just, it finishes where they're both in the bar, and the relationships, they're going to put it off for now because she's his commanding officer and he knows she's right. And he finishes on that note when he just walks out of the 10 forward the bar, and it's quite sad, really. It really is quite sad, and it just finishes, and I just wish there were more. You know, I've watched 12 episodes of this, and, you know, I cannot wait for it to come out to buy. I really can't. I really want to buy this, and I'm just going to sit through it all in one night. And, you know, I've never had so much fun or enjoyment watching this. I mean, every week it's a sheer delight to wait for it to come on. And I can't wait for season 2, and I've got to wait another year before season 2. And there's no more episodes. I'm hoping that I'm hoping I'm wrong. There could be just an extra one next week, you know. You know, but I mean, we've got to know the characters on this journey, and I feel like they're all friends. I mean, I like the beginning when he's knocking on different crews' doors, you know, for someone to do because he's lonely, and they're all doing stuff, and he sits in with Brotis. But it's been truly an amazing episode, and this series is, I mean, you've had 12 episodes of character creation, just falling in love with these characters, and the humour is just brilliant through the whole thing of it, you know. And I've just been hooked on Orville since it started, since I first saw the first trailer. You see, I thought it'd be like Galaxy Quest, like every week, you know, like but that craziness of Galaxy Quest, and it's in there. But there's also this serious Star Trek stuff in there. And look, he said when he created it, he saw a market after TNG did. But after all of the series and science fiction changed after DS9 and Enterprise got darker and grey. But he said, I don't think he's copied anything. I think what he did, he said in an interview with Seth MacFarlane that he'd spotted a hole in the market, and he knew he could get in there with this, and that he could take something based on the original series at TNG and put it together and have a really enjoyable romp every week without all the grey areas and human drama. But do you know what I mean? Like all the seriousness that goes with it all on a weekly basis. But what he's done with this is that he's developed it on its own. Look, he's even admitted he's took from Star Trek. I mean, he's admitted it, hasn't he? But he has the concept of planetary union, cultural contamination. Yeah, there is things there you can say, yeah. But he has created his own identity, and that's the beauty of this. It's like he's taking something positive, and everybody, it's that 90s feeling. I mean, I love Next Gen, I love all that. But he's created it for 2017, and he's done a wonderful job with this. So, I just wish it had been 22 episodes. I don't think 12 episodes were enough. I really don't. I could have gone a full 24 episodes on this. You know, because the doorways for this are just unbelievable. I mean, this season, the villains, the Krill, the Time Traveller, Charlize Theron, all this, Rob Lowe, Anita. I mean, it's just been great every week. There hasn't been one single bad episode. I've given every episode 10 out of 10 for this. So where we're going to go in season 2, now it's going to be interesting because we've had the character development and we got to know the characters, Japhet, Brotis, the Navigator, John, the security officer. I'm sorry I forgot her name. And, you know, I mean, all the crew and the ship, you're in love with it. You feel part of it. So where's season 2 going to go? I was debating with somebody on YouTube the other day, wouldn't it be good to have a Q-like character turn up? Now I think that'd be interesting, like an equivalent of a Q. You know, like, let's take it up to the next level now, bringing some really crazy cosmic type aliens. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with the Krill. And we're going to get to know more about the Planetary Union in the next series. And we're going to get more out into unexplored space. You know, I mean, there's the whole Orville universe to explore. And I'm so excited about this. It's going to be great where this is going to go. So that's, you know, let me know your ideas on season 2 where you'd want this to go. Let me know. Because obviously, I am gutted today. I'm going to watch it again. But I'm so gutted that it's finished. And what am I going to do now on a Friday? You know, I know I've got Discovery coming back. And I like Discovery. But as good as Discovery is, it's not Orville, is it? I mean, I do like Discovery. It grew on me. But Orville's got that place, that position. And it's just awesome. Right then, guys. I'll see Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. tomorrow. I hope that's as good. I hope that's good tomorrow as well. So I will see you on my next video. Please give this a like. Let me know what you thought of today's episode. And please subscribe. And I'll see you shortly, guys. Have a great weekend and keep warm because it's going to be freezing out there. Trust me, I've got the radiators, all the heating on. I've been out there today, it's freezing. So until the next series of Orville, guys, I've got a tear coming, I can feel it. I'll speak to you soon. Live long and prosper.